Recently, internet sites are discussing the issue of the dissemination in the media of information, photos, and videos about the offenders, whose guilt has not yet been proven. Taking into account the fact that this issue is of interest among the public, specialists of the Ministry of Justice prepared a brief background on the norms of legislation in this area.
According to Article 23 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, a suspect, accused, or defendant is considered innocent until his guilt in committing a crime is proved in accordance with the procedure prescribed by law and established by an effective court verdict. According to Article 6 of the Law on Mass Media, it is prohibited through the mass media to defame honor and dignity or business reputation of citizens, to interfere in their private life. It is prohibited to publish the materials of inquiry or preliminary investigation without the written permission of the prosecutor, investigator, or inquirer, to precede the results of a concrete case before the court makes a decision, or otherwise influences the court before the entry of its decision into legal force. Articles 46 Note 1 of the Code on Administrative Liability and 141 Note 1 of the Criminal Code establish the responsibility for illegally of collecting or disseminating information about the private life of a person constituting his personal or family secret without his consent. According to Article 5 of the Law on Mass Media, the mass media, in accordance with the legislation, has the right to search, receive, disseminate information, and is responsible for the objectivity and reliability of the information disseminated in accordance with the established procedure. In accordance with the Article 5 of the Law on Protection of Professional Activities of a Journalist, while carrying out professional activities, a journalist has the right to collect, analyze, and disseminate information, to access documents, materials, and information, except for those containing state or other secret protected by law. According to Article 100 of the Civil Code, a citizen has the right to demand a court refutation of information discrediting his honor, dignity, or business reputation if the person who disseminated such information does not prove that they correspond to reality. A citizen in respect of whom information that discredits his honor, dignity, or business reputation has the right, along with the refutation of such information, to claim damages and moral harm caused by their dissemination.
In general, the dissemination on television and radio channels, print media and internet sites, as well as websites of state bodies of materials about offenses committed by their perpetrators, is considered illegal if such actions are contrary to the law. So, in what situation do citizens have the right to protection from the publication of their photographs or any other information about them? In each specific case, it's necessary to clearly demarcate whether the published information affects the private or personal life of a person or is related to public law enforcement and security. According to Article 99 of the Civil Code, the right to an image belonging to a citizen from birth or by force of law is not alienable and not transferable in any other way. Proceeding from this, placing a photo of an individual on any website on the internet does not give the rights for the free use of the picture by another person without the consent of the person depicted. When covering the information about a person who committed an offense in the media representatives need to be extremely correct and adhere to the principle of presumption of innocence. In other words, avoid the conclusion that a person has committed a crime. The use of the terms suspect or accused possibly if the person is found to be so in a criminal case. In this regard, in each specific case, it is necessary to study all the circumstances separately before giving them a legal assessment. At the same time, everyone is guaranteed judicial protection of his rights and freedoms, the right to appeal to the court illegal actions of state bodies, officials, public associations.